Best proxy browsers in 2026. Real talk. Have you ever clicked on something, a show, an article, a website, and got this message? Sorry, the content is not available in your country. Yeah, and you just sit there like... Or maybe you live or work somewhere with a strict internet connection, an office or a country with heavy restrictions, and half of the web is just blocked. Whole app, whole platforms, gone. Today, we're talking about proxy browsers, tools that let you browse the internet as if you're coming from a completely different location. Different country, different IP, different identity online. I'll break down how they work, walk through the best ones in 2026, list free solutions and mention prices. Which solutions need you to install the app and which don't. Mention safety of free proxies and decent alternatives. And by the end, you'll know exactly which one fits your situation. Whether you just want to unblock one website, watch Netflix from a blocked location, or you just need to run accounts across 10 different markets, stick around because option number 2 from my list is completely free and takes less than a minute to set up. Most people still don't know about it. What is a proxy browser? Alright, quick and simple. What is a proxy browser? Normally when you visit a website, it sees everything. Your real IP address, your location, your device. It's like walking into a shop with your name badge on it. The shop knows exactly who you are and where you came from. A proxy browser puts a middleman in the way. Instead of going directly to the website, your connection goes through a server somewhere else first, say Germany or the US or Singapore. The website sees that server's location, not yours. So to them, you're just another visitor coming from wherever that server is. Now, this is different from a VPN. A VPN covers the whole device, every app, every browser. A proxy browser only covers what you're doing inside that browser. More targeted, usually easier to set up, and often cheaper or even free. Some websites see VPNs as suspicious, while a proxy connection is completely clean. I will mention a couple VPN solutions later on. Right, so who actually needs a proxy browser? Let me quickly run through who this is actually for, because the use cases are more varied than people think. 1. Traveling or living abroad. You know the pain of trying to access your usual streaming services, news sites or banking apps and getting blocked because you're in the wrong country. Proxy browsers fix that. 2. Living or working in a country with heavy internet restrictions. Whether it's certain social media platforms, news outlets, messaging apps, or just random services blocked by your government or workplace, a proxy browser is one of the most reliable ways to get around that. A lot of people in places like the Middle East, parts of Asia, or even corporate networks rely on these daily. 3. Want to access region-specific prices or deals. Fun fact, the same product or service can cost completely different amounts depending on the country you're browsing from. Proxy browsers let you shop as if you're local. Flights, software subscriptions, streaming plans, it adds up. 4. Running multiple accounts for work. Marketers, freelancers, social media managers. If you manage accounts across different clients or regions and you're tired of platforms flagging you, some of my solutions are built for you. I will mention them separately. Basically, if the internet is ever telling you no for reasons that have nothing to do with you personally. Proxy browser. Coming up, 2 categories of tools which need and don't need to install the app. Before we get into the actual tools, you need to know there are 2 very different types. The choice depends on if you're able to install the app on your system, and more important, if you want to do it. Type 1. Desktop apps. These are proper desktop applications you download and install on your computer. In this category, you'll find actual browsers, regular ones, VPN ones, and anti-detect browsers with proxies inside. These give you the most control. They are safer, more stable, and efficient. You can pick exactly which country you appear to be from, set up multiple identities, run accounts in parallel without them being linked to each other. Desktop browsers are best for anyone using this regularly, managing accounts, accessing region-locked content long-term, working around serious country-level restrictions. The tools here include GoLogin, one browser, and also Opera and Brave, with paid VPNs. Type 2 web-based proxy website. These are the easy quick fix option. You open your existing browser, go to the website, type in URL you want to visit, and it loads it through a free proxy. That's it. No downloads, no accounts required. Sometimes these are completely free. Best for quick one-off access and no safety required. If you're on a work laptop and you can't install things on, you want to open a blocked page fast, or you're just testing whether a site is blocked in another country. Main ones here are proxy, proxy sites, blockaway, and forever proxy. Think of it like this. Type 1 is buying a car. Type 2 is catching a taxi. One gives you full control every day and you own it. The other just gets you where you need to go right now. Zero effort. The tools. Let's get into it. Number 1. GoLogin, most trusted proxy browser. If you Google best proxy browser right now, GoLogin is bound to show up. And it's not just marketing, it's been around long enough to have a real reputation, and it's genuinely earned it. GoLogin is an anti-detect browser, which means people also use it for actual business, not just Netflix. Here's what makes it stand out. When you create a browser profile in GoLogin, it doesn't just change your IP address, it changes your entire digital fingerprint. So whatever website you are visiting, you'll genuinely look like a different person browsing from a different device in a different country. This is huge if you're trying to access services that are blocked where you are. Because a lot of these blocks, for example social platforms, they don't just check your IP, they check 100 other signals. GoLogin covers all of them naturally. But don't worry now, it's also very easy and smooth to use. Visually, it's basically a Chrome browser with a dashboard for your separate profiles. Everything is automatic. You create a profile, add an IP, and you're good to browse freely. There's a free forever plan that gives you 3 profiles plus 7-day full-feature trial. Paid plans start at $9 per month. 2 GB of traffic is included in the paid plan monthly. So GoLogin is the benchmark, and it's not free completely, and you need to pay for your proxy gigabytes. But if you're serious about this is where you start. Number 2. One browser. Best free solution. Okay, so next up is pretty much the same thing as GoLogin, but it's free. Here it is. One browser gives you 10 free browser profiles forever, with built-in free proxies already included. You don't need to configure anything complicated. You download it, open it, pick a location, and you're browsing from that country. Done. It looks completely identical to Chrome, which makes it easy to get into immediately. At the start, there is a profile dashboard, which looks pretty much like Chrome profiles. Like in GoLogin, each profile is completely isolated. Different IPs, different fingerprints, different everything. Great for accessing region-locked content, getting around country-level blocks, or managing a few accounts without things getting linked. Free plans includes 10 profiles, free proxies from 5 countries, no time limits. Paid plans start at $9 a month for more profiles and additional proxy locations. Very reasonable for what you get. If you're watching this and thinking, I just want something that works without spending anything, but it's still safe, one browser is the answer. Download it now, use the 10 free profiles and see how it fits. Number 3. Brave browser. Safe, easy VPN browser for everyday use. Brave is a bit different from others on this list. It's not an anti-detect browser. It's a regular browser you can use every day, but it's more resistant to tracking and blocks than Chrome or Safari. Plus, it offers a decent built-in VPN. It blocks ads and trackers by default. It doesn't sell your data. And because it strips out a lot of the identifiers that websites normally use to track you, you naturally slip under the radar more than without regular browser. It won't replace a proper anti-detect browser if you need to manage multiple accounts or seriously alter your location for social media. But if you just want a browser that puts up way less of a fight when you're trying to access content from abroad, Brave is excellent. The browser itself is free, though the built-in VPN is a paid add-on. Brave browser, completely free to download and use. The built-in VPN costs $9.99 a month. Number 4. Opera, built-in proxy plus optional VPN upgrade. Opera has been quietly very good for this use case for years, and not enough people talk about it. To my opinion, Opera used to be way better before it was acquired by a Chinese company, but that's up to you to decide. The free version of Opera, just like Brave, also includes a built-in browser VPN you can switch on with one click and instantly change your apparent location to Europe, Americas, or Asia. No extra tools, no setup. It's right there in the address bar. Is it most powerful option? No. The free version only has 3 regions to choose from. But for quickly unblocking a site, checking region-specific prices, or accessing something that's geographically restricted, it can be useful and takes about 5 seconds. If you want more server locations, device-wide protection, faster speeds, Opera VPN Pro upgrades the whole experience significantly. Opera is completely free. Opera VPN starts at $8 a month if you paid monthly. Next up, quick fixes, web-based proxy websites that require no installation. Proxy sites, Forever Proxy, and Blockaway. No install web proxies. These 4 are for when you need access right now and don't want to install a single thing. You go to the website, type in the URL you want to visit, hit go, and you're browsing through a proxy with 0 setup. No accounts, no extensions, works on any device or browser. Between them, they cover pretty much every single access scenario. Number 1. Proxy handles modern sites cleanly and supports HTTPS. Number 2. Proxy sites give you multiple server options and a straightforward interface. Number 3. Forever Proxy lets you pick a specific country, handy when you need to appear local somewhere in particular. Number 4. And Blockaway is the one to reach if you're stuck behind a workplace firewall. It's built to properly handle YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook without the page falling apart, which is exactly where the others can struggle. Proxy, free with ads premium, $5 a month. Proxy sites and Forever Proxy, free tiers available. Blockaway, free with ads, premium, $3.50 a month. Cheapest paid option on the list. The limitation here is that these are not for running social accounts, not for anything long-term, and the free versions can be slow at peak time. But for a quick bypass, they absolutely do the job. Next up, I will mention the downsides and the dangers of the free proxies. These are very real. Free versus paid. The dangers. Let me be real with you for a second. Free works great for most personal use, unblocking content, getting around geo-restrictions, light account management. Where free starts to fall short is if you're doing this professionally. If you're running dozens of accounts that need to be saved, when you need guaranteed uptime, or you're working in a region with serious restrictions that actively tries to detect and block proxy traffic, then spending $9 a month is totally worth it. Free proxies from random websites are known to leak personal data, so if this matters to you, keep to more legitimate solutions. Not because free tools are bad, but because the stakes are higher and you need something that's constantly updated to stay ahead of detection. The honest rule: start free, upgrade when it actually costs you more not to. Simple. So which one should you pick? Just want to unlock regular content and don't want to install anything? Go to Blockaway, Proxy, or Forever Proxy. Open a tab. Done. Want a better everyday browser that gives access to those log pages? Get one browser or Brave with VPN. Free to download, works great with external proxies, free proxy access, and for Brave, a reasonable price for the VPN. Doing this for work, multiple social accounts, bypassing serious restrictions, region-specific work, go for GoLogin. Most trusted in the space, starts at only $9 a month. It's worth every cent. And that's it! The internet's putting walls in front of you is annoying, but honestly, in 2026, there's no reason to just accept it. These tools are all good for their use cases. Most of them are free to start, and they take about 1 minute or less to set up. Links to everything I mentioned are down below. Let me know in the comments, what are you actually trying to unblock or access? What else do I need to mention on my list? And if this video helped, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, and send this to a friend who is struggling right now. See you in the next one.